I pop it, she give me the head, is it? Yes. I pop the yeah. What's going on? It's your boy Marcus, Becoming Marcus Jr. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm gonna be talking about a painting. Your device is disconnected for all those who can see up top, left to my right. I'm looking down because I have it right in front of me. Wanted to start today with the devices connected because this is my newest piece, and two, it's been heavy on my mind as far as how I've been feeling. When I paint, I try to put some emotion into it. I want to stop calling it emotions, by the way, because that make it sound like you emotional. It's like, it's not emotions, it's like, it's how I feel. Recently, I got to thinking about social media and just being on social media, and even my use on social media. I think on social media, I sit, like anybody else, for a couple minutes to hours, just surfing the web, looking, watching people, and sometimes we don't realize how much of an effect that can have on our daily lives. From something that we don't have to something that somebody else does that we should do or we feel like we should do. It's so much. It makes the world so much smaller in a sense. Let's start off with the title. Your device is connected. As far as when I was making this, I wanted it to feel like you being a viewer, that you were being talked about, or that you did something wrong. You and the person had a connection and there's somebody or something getting in the way of that connection. Nah, no cap. My thing was, we don't realize how much of an effect social media can have on our daily lives, from how we treat the people around us, to how we even go about living our lives, what we spend our money on, the things we even do in our lives. My thing is, you gotta stay away from social media, but you gotta be on it to be informed in a sense. You can't look to live through other people's lives. And what I mean by that, like, don't idolize your life after somebody else's. I'm not telling people don't listen to people on social media, and I'm not telling you that some of the stuff on social media isn't true. But what I am saying, that everything you read on social media is not a fact. It just worked for that person, or it might have happened to that person, and they're giving you their experience. Now for you, you have to take it for what it's worth. Either take it and learn something from it, or choose that route but also exhaust all possible options. Like, some people will just read something or see something and they're like, okay, that's how you do it. And then it's like, no, that's not how you do it. That's one way it was done. There are many ways. Like my man Fabo, shout out Fabo. There are millions of ways to get money. There are a million ways to be happy. There are a million ways to love. But you have to analyze as many as possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you don't have to exhaust all options. You know what I'm saying? You'll find one that fits within your comfort zone or what works for you. I use a model from Instagram. I don't know who the girl is on the left. I just kind of liked her as a reference, but the woman on the right in the blue is actually Nicki Minaj. I just covered her face so you really can't see it. Wasn't no shade towards Nicki Minaj or nothing like that. I just liked how she was and how covered she was and the position, everything. I actually added the hand, so it kind of came from another picture. I kind of had to crop it my own, make it my own. Sometimes as an artist, you have to, put things in places that don't originally come there. So I did that with the background. I actually did that back home in Cincinnati. I had started it, and the funny thing was, I was just going. I wasn't really conscious of what I was doing. It was subconscious. The red to black, I think that had to do with love, me going through my situation at the time. I'm open book. I'm gonna keep it real. So I think that's what it was. And the lines were just how I was feeling. It wasn't words. It wasn't a picture. It was just me doing what I felt, going about how I wanted to express myself on the page. And once I realized and analyzed what I was doing, then the idea came to me. And once the idea presented itself, I was like, okay, now I have something to run with. Now I have something to present to the people of what I'm going through. And I think that goes back to life. Like, you have to analyze your own situation sometimes. Like, you have to step back really and get outside of your body to analyze your own situation. Because if you don't, you can get caught up in so much from the things you see, the things you read, the things people tell you, things you even tell yourself. You can get caught up in those things and those things can start to take control of your life when in actuality you have full control of your life. Don't let anything control your life. Like, you should have the choice whether something has an impact on your life or not. You know what I'm saying? So go about life the same way. Like, that's what I wanted people to get from this. Like, don't always be the one who is going to social media and going and believe in these people. You know what I'm saying? Believe in everything they have to say. It's like the news. Like, even though they're supposed to report what's true and what's fact, it's all for ratings. It's all for likes. People gonna say things just to get likes on it. Like, they don't really care what you think. For example, you can go and tell your feelings on Instagram or social media, wherever you want to tell your feelings, and people not gonna really care. They still gonna go about their day. They might comment and say something just to get your attention if they like you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But in actuality, they don't care until it's too late. How I know that? X taught me that, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, X. But for real, they don't care until you're dead. So my thing is, don't put all this information out. Don't put your feelings out to them people, because at the end of the day, they don't want to see you healthy. They don't want to see you prosper. Nobody wants to see you happier than them. And it's like, as sad as that sounds to say, it's really fact. You could be in a happy relationship and the people outside of the relationship don't want to see you like that. But you don't know that. Your own friends, your own family, like, somebody could be hating on your relationship just because they not in a relationship, or even if they're not in a relationship, could hate on you because they in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Live your situation. Like, be present in your own situation. I think that's where some people get the game confused. They not even present in their own situation. They just kind of letting their mind control their body instead of controlling their mind, which controls their body, if that makes any sense. When I was originally doing the painting, her shirt was multicolored on like the picture that I took it from, so I kept it that way. And the reason I kept it that way was because it expressed emotions. Like, I feel like some people don't know how to express themselves, how to go about things certain ways, so it's kind of just all over the place and they're waiting for direction and stuff like that. Use that and channel that. Don't allow somebody to come in and tell you how to use your emotions. No, find out for yourself how to use what you're going through and make good choices to better yourself, instead of listening to somebody tell you how you should live your life. Now, if you live in your life bad and it's known, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, take a good advice. But if you like on a righteous path and really doing things with your life, like, you don't have to listen to everything people say. Even me, I give advice to my friends or family or to whoever, but you don't have to take my advice. It's just to show you that there's another route. Because maybe what I tell you might stimulate something else, and you might go about it a whole different route that works. That's what I want to get to people. Don't believe the first thing you hear. Like my man Guru say, man, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. That's the realest thing, because on this social media, nobody is who they really seem. People put on a big front. You don't know who you dealing with. That's like you might hear all the time, people are a different way in behind closed doors than they are in front of you. They could be nice, but when they get behind closed doors, they mean or whatever. They can present to you whoever they want to present, but find out who those people are behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all listening to people and y'all don't even know what's going on. I think in my post I said, you know, relationship goals get in the way of relationship goals. What are relationship goals? I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause y'all don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You can idolize somebody's relationship, but it could be unhealthy for real behind closed doors, and you don't know that. And so you on Instagram and you looking and you like, dang, I wish it was like this. When in actuality, you don't. Because if you was in that situation, you might want to be out of that situation for real. Like, we don't know what those people are living like. You don't know what it is for those people behind closed doors. So don't believe everything they tell you. Because me personally, I rarely put anything on the internet that's got me messed up or anything unless it's on my story. And I'm pretty sure y'all do the same thing. Like, you want to present yourself in a certain manner on Instagram or however you want to present yourself. You might not act like that in real life. Anybody can be anybody. Literally, you can be anybody on the internet. SoundCloud rappers, all that stuff, like, literally. I'm pretty sure them people don't act like that behind closed doors. Yeah, they tell you they doing this, they doing that, Then they go home to their mama and daddy and they little Jimmy from 8th grade or something. Like, I'm telling y'all, quit idolizing these people. Do not idolize me. I do not want to be idolized. I just want to teach. I want you to learn from within. I want you to see my paintings and learn something about yourself from within. Something that you realize, something that you're going through, or something that might help you. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to come from within. Like, I don't want to tell you how to feel. When I do my paintings and when I talk about my paintings, I never want to tell people how to feel. I want to tell you how I feel. So all of this is not to tell you don't get on social media. No, it's not to tell you all that stuff. No, what it is here to do is to help you realize that social media has an effect and you have to go about it a certain way. Now, how you choose to go about it, that's how you choose to go about it. How I choose to go about it is how I choose to go about it. But at least the thought came to your head of how you're going to choose to go about social media, whether you're going to put everything out there. It's all about what makes you comfortable. Just like everybody is not meant to be rich. And I don't mean that in a mean way or everybody shouldn't have money, but I'm saying everybody don't need all that. Some people are simple people. Some people don't need Ferraris and Lamborghinis or big houses. Nah, some people like being just comfortable and just being able to live life and experience what they want to experience. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no cap on success. Success is not you have $1 million in the bank. Success is not you're the best or no. Success is how you view it in your eyes. What are your goals? What do you want to do in your life? Not what they want you to do with your life. Not what other people did with their life or what you may see. No, what do you want to do with your life? And whatever you want to do, don't let anything come in the way of that. Don't let nobody come in the way in your relationships. Don't let nobody come in the way of your family. Unless they are bettering you. It's okay to let people in that want to better you. But people who are hurting you and genuinely don't feel for you, then you can like them and be cordial with them, cool, but keep them at a distance. Learn what you need from life. Learn what you want from life. And once you learn that, your life will be a whole lot easier because you will choose the things that you allow into your life. You will choose what you believe, you know what I'm saying? And not because somebody tells you to believe that or tells you that men ain't nothing or what. No, because all of that stuff ain't true, you know what I'm saying? Every situation is different. Like, one thing I think is funny is the whole people believe in horoscopes. I'm not saying horoscopes are wrong. I'm not saying they right. But all Sagittarius can't feel the same way on the same given day. Everybody got their own different feelings. Those things be general. You know what I'm saying? You might feel something close to that, or you might not even feel like that at all. But because you read it, now you feel like that. No. Feel how you want to feel. Do what you want to do. Don't let people categorize you or put you in a box and tell you what you can and can't do. Be yourself. I think that's the one thing about life that is the best thing, is be yourself. So your device is disconnected, or whatever you want to do, like, don't let anybody deter you away from that. Always stay connected to your dreams. Always stay connected to yourself, man. By the way, if you haven't, go check out marcusjr.com. I have a raffle going on for any painting in my collection, and it's $1. $1 a ticket or 10 tickets for $5. Go check it out. Video on my Facebook and Instagram. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. It's a good opportunity to win a Marcus Jr. All you need is $1. $1 can get you any painting in my collection, and these 4 paintings will be in the drawing. Check it out. I'm glad y'all tuned in today. Thank you for listening to my story. Like I said, man, check out my artwork. You'll learn something every day, and that's what I inspire, just for people to learn something from my artwork. Be happy, be healthy, peace, love, positivity, all that, man. I love y'all. Man, you know it's time for deuces.